I believe in this case, it's all adults who've been most directly impacted by this. But I saw this morning, and this is a fun stat in a country where half of the politicians never shut up about how they're trying to save the children. Gun deaths among US kids and teens are at record levels. They've gone up 50% in just the last couple years. I mean, they were always high. I think a case could be made that a society that tolerates over 1,000 kids being gunned down every single year is probably fundamentally a sick society. But then if you take that status quo and you go to record highs from there, I don't know, maybe there's something wrong. Maybe there's something going on that we should do something about.
While simultaneously, they do not have political representation. And when, Congress people and when legislators try and stand up for them, as we saw in Tennessee, they are expelled. So the height of minority rule of an anti-democratic measure, and my opinion on this is like, okay, so if you want to do everything else, Republicans, other than any kind of gun reform, then let 16-year-olds vote. Hey, they're dying at a disproportionate rate. They're like, right? They're or the increase in the number of deaths among teens is huge. So let them vote. Let 16-year-olds decide whether they want gun control or not. Oh no, you don't want to do that? A little too democratic? Yeah, no. Republicans love when young people don't vote. So remember, especially young folks who get politicized by this, they get angry about it. They're like, honestly, what do we do? We're throwing up our hands, we're pissed. Why vote? Nothing changes. That's exactly what Republicans want from, and Democrats, and anyone who's ever, sort of washed their hands of these issues. They want you to get frustrated and to not vote. I'm not saying voting will change or is the end all be all, but it's certainly what they're waiting for you to do is give up on the political system altogether.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it definitely, it objectively isn't enough, but it is an important component. Yeah, right there, in Kentucky right now, you have just a bunch of Republicans who are probably thinking, do I have to tweet about this? Do I have to pretend? Right. I don't, right? I mean, they're gonna look around at other states and think, well, I probably don't have to pretend, right? We'll see if enough young people rise up. We'll see if enough people, cause a ruckus. But yeah, for them, who's gonna be the person that says we're not gonna fix this problem this time? There's gonna be some amazing quotes by Republicans in the very near future, so ready yourself for that. By the way, someone in the chat was saying that they believe CNN is now reporting that 5 people had died. I'd seen it going back and forth all morning, so I honestly don't know. As always, do not take for given that what you find out in the immediate aftermath of a shooting is true. In any event, it is a mass casualty event. It's complete tragedy and happens constantly in America.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.